Hi everyone, today I'm gonna teach you guys God, Jesus, and Satan. So I'm gonna also cover a little bit about the human. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Mbote na bandeko nyonso boza kolanda nga lelo na kotangisa bino nzamba za nani, sata za nani, Jesus za nani. So guys, I'm gonna cover also the temptation, okay? So yeah. So we're gonna look at here. In French, in some of you, don't know French. I'm gonna cover in Lingala, French, and English. Okay. So, in English, the way we call God, God. In French, we say Dieu. In Lingala, we say Nzambe. In different African language, also they call him Nzakomba. So this one is the name of God. Different. It's like when we say the instead of say you can say like mama, you say mère, okay, mama. Isn't it? It's like a synonym. But in this case here, God, when you say God, Yahweh, Elohim, Allah, Dieu, Nzambe, Nzakomba, Mungu. So you see the same name of God. God, Yahweh, Elohim. So some of these names in Hebrew, Allah, Dieu, Nzambe, this one, Lingala, Nzakomba, Mungu, this one in Swahili. So when you say God in Swahili, they say Mungu. In French, we say Dieu. In Lingala, we say Nzambe. Okay? We come here. Jesus. So Jesus, this one in French we say Jésus. In English we say Jesus, Jesus Christ, Seigneur Jésus, Emmanuel. In Lingala we say Yesu. Okay? So come here. You're gonna hear this a lot. Even when you're little, you're gonna hear this. Who created Satan? When did Satan attack God? When did Jesus attack God? In this case, Jesus didn't attack God, only Satan. Okay? So we're gonna fix that mistake. Jesus never ever attacked God. Okay? Did Lucifer attack Eve after he attacked God? What language did Satan speak to Eve? Okay? So we're gonna fix that mistake there. So we're gonna fix that one. This one right there. This is the one we're gonna fix. Okay? Okay. So you're gonna hear this question a lot. Okay? So when you read the Old Testament and the New Testament, you're gonna understand. Okay? Even myself, when I was a little, I remember my dad, he used to explain to us like every Thursday. I remember we have like Bible study, and then my dad was a great man, so explained to us like most of the time I remember it was about the Old Testament. So when we come here, does Satan have a church on earth? Can Satan come when you call him? What does language Satan speaks? Where do Satan and demon live? Do Satan and demon have their churches? So when you take a look here, the question is, I'm going to repeat again, does Satan have churches on earth? Can Satan come when you call him? What does language Satan speak? Where do Satan and demon live? Do Satan and demon have their churches? So, to respond to this question, does Satan have churches on earth? Yes, they have it. But some of you may say, where can I go and find it? And to be honest with you guys, I cannot tell tell you where you can go and find their churches. Sometimes it's better to stay away from people, their business. Okay, so on my life experience, it's not like to put the way I can say it, it's not smart to put your nose on people, their business. Okay, it's better just to leave it alone. Can Satan come when you call him? No. When you call Satan, he's not gonna come. Satan knows that. Even the demon, they know that human is like humans are players. They know it. They know it. What does language Satan speak? They have their own language. They have it. They have their language they speak. But I don't know. Some of you may say, okay, if you don't know, then what are you talking about? I do believe they have their language, because look, when you go back, you look at the Old Testament. When Satan spoke to Eve, what language? Do Satan and demon have their own churches? Yes, they have. They have their church. They have in Africa, they have it in North America, they have in Asia, they have in Europe, they have it. We come here, like Jesus according to Peter or Simon. Okay? So when we read the Matthew 16, you're gonna understand Jesus Christ. Okay? So here I'm gonna focus more on Jesus. Who do you say I am? This question Jesus asked Peter. Who do you say I am? Peter. This we say Simon. So here Peter answered, you are the Christ, the Son of living God. But in reality is, when you take a look, there's a mistake there. Okay, there's a mistake there. The way I examine the situation, I take a look, there's a mistake. I'm gonna go back again. This question based on Jesus. Jesus asked Peter, who do you say I am? Peter replied, or Peter answered, you are the Christ, the Son of a living God. Yes, but you see, if this is, here we got the problem. When Peter answered, you are the Christ, the Son of a living God. You see, this is Son. That's where we got the problem. So the Son of a living God. Oh, okay. So we know we have the Father, the Son, and the what? The Spirit, right? Yes, there's a problem there, because that Son is get confusing. I'm not talking about the Son, like S-U-N. No, the sound is still the same, but there's a gap here. If Peter could say if Simon or Peter, you could just say, you are God, period. From there, yes, we like the way I look at the situation and examine it. That's why I end up putting like this. Peter could just say, look, you are God, close the book. That's it. Instead of responding, you are the Christ, the Son of a living God. No, just to say, you are God, period. Okay? So that's how we end up having a problem there, because the way Peter respond, Satan took Jesus to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. If you are a son of God, he said, put yourself down, or it's writing, he will command his angel concerning you, and he will not lift you up in the hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Jesus answered him, "It's also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Now, when you take a look, I end up putting, Peter answered, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." One more time, listen to me carefully. Satan took Jesus to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. "If you are a son of God," he said, "put yourself down. For it written, he will recommend his angels concerning you, and he will not lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." Jesus answered him, "It also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Now, when you take a look here, Jesus answered to Satan that he's God. But when you look at the way Peter respond to Satan, respond to Jesus, it sounds that Jesus is somebody else. Jesus is somebody else. God is also somebody else. When you look the way Peter respond, Peter answered, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." So the vocabulary and the grammar of Peter is gonna not that great. Okay? So we come here. Jesus, according to the Reform, when I say Reform, is like a Christian Reformed church, okay? Like CRC, the Baptist. But in this case, I'm going to talk about the Reformed Theologian and the church member, okay? Jesus equal God. Jesus is God. Jesus is a Jew. Jesus visits Egypt, Africa. God never visits Europe, America. Here, this one, in case you don't get it, Australia and the other places, okay? Because we have a lot of continent now, and then it's like 7 of them, so I didn't cover it, okay? I didn't put the other one. When you take a look here, Jesus, according to the Reformed Theologian, that's what I end up putting like this in case you don't get it right, okay? So we come here. Now, based on a Reformed Theologian, a lot of them I agree that Jesus is God. God is Jesus. Well, I don't want to put my own, like my intelligence to show you that I'm smart than Christian Reform leader or all this kind of stuff. I don't want that. What I'm trying to prove here is that, you see, Mary is the mother of Jesus. So, Mary is the mother of God. You understand? So if Mary is the mother of God, because Mary was a human, Mary was a Jew. Okay? Mary was a Jew. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Yes. Go back, my friends. Read the Bible. Now you're going to understand that the Catholic are right. That's why a lot of Catholic decide to put Mary as the highest person. Why do you want to blame the Catholic? Because the Catholic understand that, wait a minute, if Jesus is God, then Mary must be the most important person then. Because Mary is the one who take care of Jesus for 9 months. Jesus was inside there. So Mary did an excellent job. Mary had God inside of her for 9 months. And so so we come here. Jesus, according to Timo, me, Jesus is not God. Jesus is a Jew. Jesus visits Africa. I visit Egypt, Africa. Okay. Jesus never visits Europe and the other place there. Okay. It's me, the one I'm talking right now. This one is me. This one. This is me. Okay. This one. So, according to me, based on what I believe and understand, Jesus is not God. No, different person. I know what Peter respond. The main reason also I'm saying that Jesus is not God. Look, the temptation from Satan. Satan knows who Jesus was, knows who God is. Satan knows well. Before Satan attack Eve, okay? Satan used to live where God located. Satan knew exactly who God is. So if Satan did not understand Jesus was God, if Satan didn't know that Jesus is God, then something's wrong with Satan. If something's wrong with Satan, then why do you want to follow Satan? Satan himself, let's go back a little bit, okay? A little bit in history. Satan himself attacked God in heaven. And then when God is here on earth, the same Satan also attacked God. You don't see it. Satan is not real. This is according to the Reformed Church, not me. So the Reformed Church, the Reformed leaders make Satan look like not really smart. Because the Reform say, according to the Reformed Theologians, they can show us that Jesus and God, so Jesus is God, God is Jesus. Okay, fine. Then why Satan attacked Jesus again here? So maybe Satan got confused because of the name. Then why do you follow him? Come on, you know that Jesus is somebody else. God is somebody. Jesus and God is the same person. Then why do you wish Satan? Come on, Reform leader. Come on, you are sleeping. You don't get it. Why do you decide to worship? Why do you decide to go instead of following God? You decide to follow Satan. You don't see the person, your God you follow is the wrong one. I'm talking about Satan. But to me, Satan is a different person. Satan is smart. To me, Satan is smart. Some of you may say, how? Because Satan knows that God is not, Jesus is not God. That's why Satan decided to attack Jesus. We come here. So the video is not that long. In case you don't get it, it's okay. So I'm gonna continue this, okay? It's not at the end of it. So I'm gonna cover a lot of stuff. So yeah, so in case you disagree, you know that no, Jesus is somebody else, Satan is somebody, God is somebody else, or you know that God and Satan, God and Jesus are just the same person, it's okay. So I'm gonna provide you guys a lot of information based on what I understand and what I read. Okay, so thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.